Sonoma State versus your California Bears. Seawolves. Yeah, Seawolves. At this time, our national anthem.
And good afternoon, everybody, to a lovely, illustrious day here on the campus of University of California, Berkeley, here where we have the Berkeley Bears taking on the Sonoma State Seawolves. Alliteration all over the field here as we have a WCLL matchup here with some WCLL playoff implications here. The third-place Sonoma State Seawolves taking on the number 5 Cal Bears here. The Cal in their golden unis here, Noma in the navy blue here. It's senior night here on campus. It's a busy day. Got some incumbent freshmen on campus. We have a bunch of football recruits here at Memorial Stadium as Cal's going to win the initial face-off here. Cal currently 1-2 in WCLL play. Sonoma State 2-2 here. Season just about finished here. WCLL tournament just over the horizon. Last weekend of April. Be here before you know it. That'll be in Los Gatos here in the Bay Area. Last weekend will be the 28th and 29th of April, if I'm not mistaken, at Los Gatos High School. Pretty much all teams have secured at this point here. Luke Dumont up there passing it to Nate Fredericks. No Finn McHugh, who saw in the walking boot. As the Bears looking to get on the board. Ooh, that's a nice cross pass there. Skips a bit. Seth Jordan loses his footing. Recovers well for the Bears here. And back to Dumont. Seen a lot of the usual suspects here. Off the top of the cage there, Owen Pettis. Shot off the top of the cage there. Shout out to the Pettis family. Owen's younger sister just got admitted to Cal. So, once again, congrats to the Pettis family, who's pretty much all Bear alumni. Welcoming another back into the den here. In front of the cage for OP. Just misses it, but will stay Cal ball for the time being. 40 seconds to go on the shot clock. So we'll see Luke Dumont there, number 5. Cut in with a shot and a goal! Riley Corcoran not able to get the stick on it. It's a nice rip from the left wing. Let's see it. Nice little reset. Luke Dumont all alone here. Sunny skies. Nice shot for the kid from Manhattan Beach. Way to go there. So 1-0 for the Bears. The issue this year has not been early in the game for the Bears. It's been closing out games. We've seen it time and time again. This is a nice scoop there with a rip. And that's going to bounce off there. No dice. Will stay on this side of things, though. As we're going to see Caslow. Andrew Caslow, that is passed to Connor Testa. And now to Jake Escobar, one of the bigger Bears. There to Nate Fredericks, ever planted deep on that right wing. Now to Testa. The Bears here on the front foot early. Connor Testa with the left-handed shot right into Corcoran's welcoming stick here. Believe I already mentioned it. It is hot here at Maxwell Family Field as Corcoran goes on a bit of a holiday here. That's going to be a pass pretty much directly back, maybe a long distance. Jesko takes it. And out of the cage is Corcoran. Take a shot. My goodness. Riley Corcoran getting a bit lucky there as Jake Escobar with a nice shot. Careens off the side of the post there. Certainly appeared as Caslow got there at the right time. So we'll see the Bears here trying to expand their lead. As I said, had some heartbreakers this year. Have Cal. Led late to Cal Poly. Led late to UC Santa Barbara. Teams with the buys as that shot's a little high will stay on the Berkeley side. 37 on the shot clock. But you got to think the Bears probably would be higher in seeding. They put teams away, but alas, that's how the cookie crumbles. Let's see if they can put a few games together. That's a nice goal for Jake Escobar to make it 2-0 for the Bears. Bears trying to finish out this season, regular season, on a strong front foot here. Play Santa Clara next Wednesday at Santa Clara, and then the game next Friday down in Palo Alto. So now we'll see the Seawolves, seeing they can respond. In the circle there is John Heck. They're with Hale Brown. And whistle will blow here. Looks like Hale goes a little too quickly. Hale used to be number 26, looks to be number 7 now. Natural progression. 7, a much cooler number to wear. And so this will be the first time we'll see Sonoma State on the ball. Dustin Smith there. And there is Benin Powers, who we haven't been able to talk to yet. Benin Powers, number 23, person to watch for the Seawolves. Currently tied for 11th in points in the country for MCLA. 53 points, 29 goals, 24 assists. Seawolves have a couple of fellas who can sling them. Also look out for Mason Kolaitsi. So that's a rip, not going to get through the golden jerseys. As Kolaitsi on the ball, that's a low shot. Jack Wilson does well to snap the wrist and scoop that one up. Kind of reminds you of a first baseman digging one out of the dirt there. And now we'll see Jack Curran. Jack to Jack now as Curran advances it. And now to Seth Jordan. Another player with a number change this year. Had his namesake. He used to be number 23, now 0. So the Bears once again back on the attacking side of things. Noma got a nice shot on target there from Kolaitsi, but nothing to show for it here. As we have about 5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. 4 15-minute quarters. As that looks like OP was popped. I heard interference there, so that will stay on the Cal attacking side of things. Fatigue's definitely going to come into play here. Seth Jordan with a shot and a score. 3-0 for the Bears. It's heating up on the turf, and it's heating up on the Cal offensive end of things. Let's see it again. Seen it all game long so far. Quick passing from the Bears. Plenty of space for Seth. Is that Seth? Sure was. Left-handed shot. Got downhill. Got the snap he needed. 3-0. As I mentioned, lots of folks. It is senior night, or senior day, I should say, here for Cal Lacrosse. The next two games are on the road, as that is almost scooped up. Christian G, I should say, eventually gets it. Chris with the ball, snaps it there to Connor Testa. See a bit of a hockey shift. But a well-attended matchup. Always appreciate calling Noma matches. Their fans travel very well here in the Bay Area. Why not? Not that far of a drive. That depends on traffic. Welcome to California. Not able to get out of the X position there. Morgan Brower. That is tipped, intended for Jake Escobar. We have Nate Fredericks there on the left wing. Back to Escobar. Thought about it. OP with a nice bit of a spin there. Ooh, a nice D. Cuts through a couple of defenders. Cross pass. Not going to be able to connect with his fellow Berkeley attackers. Owen McCarthy there. Switch of play to the long stick and advancing it there to Dylan Hardy. There is a flag. Dylan Hardy gets absolutely popped. Holds the lower lumbar there. Man, these kids just bounce right back up. I saw a kid on the Cal sideline before the game do a backflip. Do you remember when your knees were that elastic? Me neither. All right, so this is going to be our first battle, I guess, for the Bears here. Man down. That is going to be Stephen Hack. He's going to take a woeful genuflect for his hack. We'll see Sonoma with their first genuine opportunity shot. That's a nice save there from Jack Wilson. Looks like it bounced off the foot and then goes into the welcoming net, but then bounces out. That's a great GB scoop there from Ryan McAvoy. Eventually draws a nice, well-deserved round of applause here from the Berkeley faithful. Ryan McAvoy had to be clinical with that GB scoop that was right in front of the cage. That one is just yeeted forward and some high hopes. Luke Dumont eventually rakes it in, but is popped for his troubles. Mad dash for the line. Nate Fredericks finds it. Lots of Navy around him. Pokes the ball out. What's going on? That's going to be a turnover. Sonoma State here. Getting the ball, trying to figure out what exactly is happening. We're just making sure everything's all halal around here. All right, Sonoma going to start back up. And we're advancing it one more time. Dustin Smith. And then there to Matt McCurdy. Getting downhill here is Sonoma. DJ Santiago with the ball. Great name. 7 goals, 3 assists for DJ. Cycling the ball well is Noma. Left-handed shot just a little too left of the cage. Noma does well to get to the ball. First there, Benin Powers on the ball. Cycling it well again there. Nick Frangioni. Barely able to keep up here. Mason Kolaitsi, too high. Man, watch out there. Not a lot of room between the fans and the sideline. You're in the splash zone here. For those who were watching earlier this season, we've had our broadcast knocked off the air because someone got checked into our camera gear. It's a true story. You can still hear my audio, but just got color bars for a couple minutes. All right, Sonoma still trying to take the lid off of things. Nice dispossession from Cal. Ryan McAvoy with another clinical GB scoop. And a nice pass to the back there that allows, Henry Brown Going to keep it in. I was going to say, Cal able to take that deep breath and get where they need to be. As we'll see Rothbart, Ian Rothbart that is, advance it there to Nate Fredericks. Going to see Phineas DeGuyer. His grandparents are sitting right next to me. Nice folks. Finn on the ball. Usually have to designate between Phineas DeGuyer and Finn McHugh, but Finn McHugh out with a walking boot. So we'll see Owen Pettis absorb some contact a little low there. It's going to be a turnover. So this game certainly has calmed down here over these past 4.5 minutes. The opening 5 saw Cal score 3 goals pretty darn quickly. Uh-oh. Bit of a miscommunication there. Nice check. That is scooped up by Andrew Kaslow. Heads up play there to not allow Sonoma State to advance this ball into the attacking zone. Luke Dumont, American Martyr zone. There to Nate Fredericks, now to Phineas DeGuyer. Finn dancing around there to Connor Testa. Right-handed shots! Just a little wide of the cage there. Certainly looked good from the shot. Lots of parents with their nice telephoto lenses out here for senior day. You'll love to see it. Probably got some good shots of that. Last one, ooh, just a little right of the cage there for Nate Fredericks. Fredericks, 23 goals this season, 5 assists. By far the leading goal scorer. Pass, nice cross from Finn to Luke. Didn't look like it was going to be technically on target. It was maybe going to be a little wide of the cage. We'll see Riley Corcoran once again go on holiday here. I always wonder what the risk-reward factor is of goalies coming out. I've only ever seen one goalie score going coast to coast. It was great. It was last year in the SELC. That's a nice goal! And that is going to be Benon Powers there with his 30th goal of the season. 54 points total. My goodness, I believe that puts him joint 10th in the country on points. Let's see that quick advancement. And right as I was saying, what is the benefit of Corcoran coming out right there? He advances it and allows more attackers to get up. And to allow Sonoma to get on the score sheet. 3-1 now. 2-goal lead is minuscule here in Lacrosse. As it looks like refs are making sure everything's all good. What's exactly happening? Oh, looks like maybe we have a shot clock issue. Oh, yeah. Looks like we have to turn it on and turn it off again. The classic. Seeing what seems to be some intern unplugging and replugging in a giant scoreboard. It's also just hot as heck. Just a reminder as well, have a bunch more WCLL action here over the next week or so. Reminder, Wednesday at 7 p.m. we'll be down at Santa Clara for their matchup against the Cal Bears. Another game with some big implications there for the WCLL playoffs. Next Friday, we have the game on. That's Friday, April 10th at 7 p.m. That's down at Stanford at Johnson Field, right by the new softball stadium. Looks like that shot clock is all reset, and we are all good. All right, 5:15 to go, 10 minutes gone, 3-1 Cal, trying to hold on to that lead. Got a little nervous there. One of the security guards is technically standing on the field. This play got a little close to him. Jack Curran, nice spin move. Ooh, eventually loses the ball. That's a nice dispossession there. Dylan Hardy with the scoop. Long stick pass there, 1-2. Owen McCarthy now on the ball. Cross pass, quick succession of passes there. Mad dash for the Lime. Eventually McCarthy will scoop it up there. And an exhale for Sonoma State here as they're going to hockey shift some folks in like DJ Santiago. And now to Dustin Smith here on the left top of your screen, or bottom I should say. Little Spinski. Frangione passes it up. McCurdy was there. Now Koliitsi. Looking for another shot from that right wing. It's a bouncing shot through the 5-hole. 3-2, and you can hear the cowbells, folks. Noma with a nice 1-2 combination here to bring this game back within 1 goal. Kolaitsi with a nice play off of the screen. Right-handed shot. We've seen him on that right wing be dangerous from that angle all game long. First time it bears fruit. So we'll see, I believe, Hale in there one more time with John Heck, number 8. You're going to hear that all game long. Noma from the crowd, from the bench. Always a fun, vocal fan base, team, whatever you want to call it. One big family. Jake Escobar on the ball. Connor Tester to his left. Tester receives. In there as well, Jack Marshall. Continuing to cycle around there from the X. Testa dances. Goes up to Esco. Reaches up to grab it. On the right wing. Oh, that's a nice dispossession there. Can they get the GB scoop? At the minimum, they get it into the attacking zone. Eventually getting possession. And the Seawolves seem a little bit more spry and privy to the attack now. So we're going to see Frangione. There to Brady Tyler. And now Ryan Kane on the ball. Escobar there. Trying to just make sure that Sonoma doesn't get too close to the cage. They want to keep them spread out as much as they possibly can. Some quick passing there. That's a tip. Nice tip there from Cooper Kennedy, freshman for Cal. Younger team. It's senior day. Only 7 seniors here right in front of the cage. Not the best pass. We'll see. Kolaitsi, the last score there. Scoop it up regardless. Trying to wrap around. Benin Powers tries to get the scoop there. That's a deflection off of Cal's stick. Will stay Noma ball. Benin Powers in front of the cage. Heads up from Benin Powers. 25th assist of the season. 55th point. My goodness. Heads up play there from Benin Powers. The ball goes out. You can see this here. Scoops it up. Immediately takes it. Bears caught hibernating. It's spring, folks. Got to wake up there, Bears. So it's 3's up. And this has been a common thread here for Cal all season long, unfortunately, jumping up to these leads and maybe taking the foot off the gas a little bit. So we'll see Hale Brown. That is what you want to see if you're Coach Ned Webster for Cal. Dominate the face-off phase. You're usually going to dominate the game. And we saw the opening 5 minutes. Sonoma barely was able to register anything on the attacking side of things. But it seems like the last 8 minutes or so have been all Nomas. We'll see Seth Jordan to Luke Dumont. They thought about shots, thought against it. As BJ Fisher cycles it continuously. Pass to Seth Jordan. Fredericks, what's going on? Ooh, that's an offsides. That is a mental mistake for Cal. We'll see Noma try to take their first lead of the game with 90 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's been an exciting back and forth contest between two pretty evenly matched teams as Luke Dumont here. Nice pass, rips it to Phineas. A little low there. That is going to stay on the Cal side of things. They are going to say that Brower got there first. Blown live, 73 left on the shot clock. Pretty much shot clock turned off at this point. Seth Jordan and Cal can hold on to it for the rest of the quarter if they want to.
1 minute left in the first.
See Seth Jordan there on the right hand. It's whacked in the shoulder. Dumont cycles it to Fredericks, a little high there for Brower. It's a bouncer. Jordan's able to trap it almost like a catcher. Luke Dumont Had a bit of runway. Left-handed shot! That's a nice save from Corcoran. Was not able to seed into the net of his stick. Oh, but they're going to say that's a crease violation. Believe they're going to say that was a crease violation on the Sonoma State defender. So we'll stay on this side of things. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Shot clock turned off. Jordan on the right hand. Fredericks dancing around. About 20 seconds to go. Bears got to get something here. Dumont on the right hand, a little wide. Nate Fredericks from the X position, 9 seconds to go. Ref's going to make sure that they're taking it from the correct position. Fredericks in front of the cage to Pettis! OP puts the Bears back up right before the end of the first quarter. An incredible WCLL contest here. You could see that Fredericks put it right into the welcoming stick of Owen Pettis there, who all he had to do was drop it off on the doorstep like a DoorDash driver. Love to see it. 5 stars to Owen Pettis. All right. 6 seconds. Can't imagine Sonoma can get anything up unless. All right, that's going to do it for the first quarter. Ooh, Hale Brown. Giving a little bit of a death stare at the end. So it's been a back-and-forth contest. Cal with a nice gutsy goal there at the end of the first to make it 4-3. We'll step away here for a second or the second quarter. We'll be back. Welcome back, folks. Maxwell Family Field. Jack Larry on the call for DNF_ADV Sports. Real-time temp is 77 degrees here on the campus of Berkeley. Yeah. Pardon me. Sorry. Had one of the parents say something to me. Hale Brown gets popped there. So this will be Berkeley ball as Connor Chest is going to start it off for the Bears in gold. Luke Dumont's going to cycle back in there. It's been a game of runs from what we've had so far. If you're just joining us for the second quarter, the opening 5 minutes was all Bears. Went up to a 3-0 lead. And Sonoma came crawling back over about an 8-minute stretch for the Bears. Went back up with about 5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Nice cross pass from Dumont to Fredericks. Fredericks a little high. Should stay Berkeley ball, which it does. Morgan Brower to Dumont. Man, being in that left corner, if you're a fan, that is the danger zone, especially from Nate Fredericks. Shot a ball over 100 miles an hour. My goodness. Pettis not able to receive that one in the stick. Seth Jordan more than happy to scoop up that GB. Jordan there to Luke Dumont. Back to Jordan. Spins it to the left hand now. Back to Luke. Ooh, nice pass right in front of the cage there. Kaslow tried to finish it. Corcoran more than happy to scoop that up for the basket pass. It's a nice job from Dylan Hardy to see it in. Oh, and Benin Powers not able to finish it. Best points getter in the WCLL, not able to finish right in front of the goal. Ugh. And that is a frustrating pass there from Will Jorgensen. Intended for Nate Fredericks, a little too high. And we're starting to get in the danger zone here. Right next to our booth there. Giancarlo gets that ball whacked out multiple times. It eventually goes out. Luke Dumont scoops it up. Ooh, something was happened there. They're going to say that was an elbow on Luke Dumont. So this will be a little bit of patty cakes with turnovers. What a bounce pass there, my goodness. Now to Dustin Smith on that right wing, absorbing some contact. Back to the X position. Frangioni. Now to McCurdy. And up there to Koleiti. Had a goal in the first quarter. Some nice screens from Sonoma. Ooh, tripped there. Looks like just folks getting tripped up in the ankles. They're going to call. All right, so Cal with the turnover here. Jake Escobar absorbs some nice contact on the right wing. Doesn't get shoved out. Connor Testa now. And Jack Marshall as well in there. Seeing more and more folks stepping up here for Cal. Happens, it's a physical sport. Folks like Finn McHugh go down. Morgan Brower from the X. We've seen a lot of Morgan at the X position today. Connor Testa, right-handed shot, that goes in. Sneaks past Corcoran to make it 5-3 for the Berkeley Bears. 4.5 gone. Oh, pardon me, 3.5 gone. I didn't go to Berkeley. I'm not good at math. All right, let's see it. Brower to Testa, plenty of room. We've seen this a lot with the Cal scoring sequences. Lots of real estate. Something that's pretty rare here in the Bay Area. So another 2-goal lead here for Cal as Hale Brown stays with it. That's going to be too high of a pass. Jack Engblom, a little too high of a pass. You know it's not a good pass when the person who threw the pass starts checking his stick. Carpenter doesn't play him his tools. Just saying. Anyways, Seth Jordan advances the ball once again into the attacking zone for the Berkeley Bears. Now Nate Fredericks. See Brower in there as well. Kaslow, Andrew Kaslow, number 29. Back there with Brower. Now to Luke Dumont. Seth Jordan at the top. That's a nice save from Corcoran. An awkward angle. He had to be quick with the wrists. Now we'll see Giancarlo Gallon. Or Gallion? I believe it's Gallion. At Jackie Loves His Orange on Instagram. If I say any of your friends' families' names wrong, Jackie spelled C-K-I-E. Quick passing here. It's a nice deflection of the long stick of Hale Brown's younger brother, Henry Brown. Another quick goal from Sonoma State. We've seen that now twice. And that is a goal there from Ryan McLaughlin and Benin Powers with 2 assists now out of quick, out-of-bounds plays. Let's see it one more time. No one's even looking towards the cage. Right there, Sonoma State with some clever play. Finding the Bears hibernating. It's going to make Ned Webster tear his hair out. Hale with a nice win there. Lots of action. That's got to hurt. This turf is hot. As I said, it's in the high 70s today, which means this turf is baking. Probably feels a little bit more like 80. Thank goodness we have a tent for our equipment so it doesn't explode. Appreciate everyone coming out. It is, like I said, quite a boisterous day here. Connor Testa on the left wing. There to the X position, Morgan Brower. You can see Connor Testa waiting there. Not a lot of Navy shirts around him. Up to Jake Escobar, is going to rip it. Is met by too many Navy shirts. Oh, man, absolutely popped. Dang. It's a big hit there from the Seawolf defenders. See Jake Escobar, who drops the left shoulder right-handed right into the net of Corcoran. We've seen Corcoran connect again with Dylan Hardy over the top there. Nice deflection from the Cal defense. Big GB scoop from Jake Escobar. Escobar does very well to shield the ball and absorb contact. Very few players on the Seawolf side of things can match the size of Jake Escobar's. My goodness. Popped there again was Jack Marshall. Finally the flag comes out. A lot of chirping. Man, oh man, we're getting a little chippy here. Love it. It's a physical sport here. So this will be a timeout from what it looks like. As we're going to have a power play, the first one of its kind for the Berkeley Bears, as they lead 5-4, 8:45 to go in the first half. Jack Larry on DNF_ADV Sports. Give us a like and subscribe. We'll be back in a sec.
No timeout there. The penalty on Sonoma State for a push. 30-second timeout. Man up.
And welcome back, folks, to Maxwell Family Field. Sonoma earning themselves a 30-second penalty for a push, so Cal's going to have a man advantage for just a moment there. It looks like it's Nick Frangione who's going to take the time in the sin bin. Phineas DeGuyer on the ball. Seth Jordan, plenty of space. Luke Dumont to OP. A lot of the usual suspects. Great deke there from Connor Testa. Great foot save from Riley Corcoran. Wow. Right off of the ankle. As good as a goal on the other end there. Owen Pettis, nice pass to Dumont. 6-4 to the Bears, 8:13 to go in the first half. Pettis and Dumont continuing to contribute on that left wing for the Berkeley Bears. Let's see it again. Pettis so dangerous there from the X. Can score a wraparound goal. Definitely diverts a lot of eyes and attention. And makes it real easy. Little sleight of hand there to Luke Dumont. 6-4 here. Plenty of time left. We've seen some very solid spurts of Sonoma State attack, I should say. Hale Brown definitely has been one of the people leading this. I don't want to call it a comeback, but you know, Cal certainly seems to have been a little bit more focused over the past 10 minutes or so. A lot of that coming from the face-off wins there, as we'll have Seth Jordan move the ball to the goal scorer, Luke Dumont. The man who loves himself some El Sombrero. Who doesn't? Luke Dumont. Nice little deke there to the left wing. Back there to Morgan Brower, up top to Seth Jordan. Riley Corcoran again with a nice pass. Tipped, though, right in front of the cage for Dumont. Another great save for Riley Corcoran. Excellent goalkeeping play from 15 for the Seawolves. Could easily be a 4-goal lead for the Bears here. Probably could be even more. Nice cross pass. Wolves with a shot. A little too high. Or pardon me, wide, I should say. Little too wide. Will stay Seawolf ball. Watch out. Brendan Powers likes to take them quick. Continuing now are the Seawolves. Dustin Smith. Nice cross pass. That's just a little wide of the cage. Mason Kolaitsi. 29 goals on the season for Kolaitsi. Going to get to the 30-piece. Shuffling the feet there, DJ Santiago. Nice pass in front of the cage. My goodness. Nick Frangioni pulls it back within 1, 6.5 to go in the first half. Let's see it. Just getting downhill there. And wow, once again, Berkeley just falling asleep. Ball watching. No one there. My goodness. Probably the easiest goal Frangioni's going to score all season long. And it's a big one, a momentum one. Gets these cowbells going for the Seawolf faithful. Made the drive from Sonoma. Ever vocal. Cool folks. As well as we're going to see. Looks like Seawolves getting a little too frisky there. Sonoma State, the alma mater of one of the best left tackles to ever play football, Larry Allen. Nate Fredericks there on the ball. I always just like to mention that. There's all these great players who have randomly played for smaller schools in the Bay Area. Like, did you know that Andy Reid's first ever job in football was the offensive line coach at San Francisco State? Yeah, they used to have a football team. Closed back in the 80s. Connor Testa now to Nate Fredericks. 1-goal lead for Berkeley. Definitely wants to get a little bit of buffer room. Connor Testa. Could see Corcoran again. See that one into the back of his stick. And that is a nice advancement of the ball there from Liam Crow. As the Crow flies and sends it to Brady Tyler. Fatigue definitely going to come into play here as this game goes by. As I said, it's in the 80s there. Shot! Jack Wilson there. Almost looked like he moved out of the way. So that's going to be a goal there for Brady Tyler. It's going to be a second of the season. See it again. Yeah, you can see it from this angle. I think Wilson was just trying to see it into his stick. He ended up saying, "Olé." 6 is up. Earns a Ned Webster timeout here for Berkeley. 6-6, 5:20 to go in the first half. Jack Larry on DNF_ADV Sports. Give us a like and subscribe, and we'll be back in a second. And welcome back, folks. Sonoma State visiting the Berkeley Bears right about now. 6-6. It's been a great back-and-forth contest. It's been a game of runs. You'll hear cries of Noma through the crowd as Hale Brown with a rare Face-off loss here. Noma looking to take the lead. 5-hole goal. Dustin Smith puts another one past Jack Wilson. 7-6 for the Seawolves. Let's see if that's a nice just solo goal. Not much to say there. Just right through the 5-hole. The Salty Sea Dogs up 7-6 here. Some gritty goals. You're going to see John Heck in there with Christian Gee. Or pardon me, Morgan Brower's in there, it looks like. No, was it? No, it was Gee. Apologies. Chris goes too fast. Sonoma back on the front foot here. Jack Engblom at the top there. See Curran on his hip. And back to Benin Powers. And now Frangioni. Santiago. 4.5 to go here. Anyone's game. That's a little low. We'll see Matt McCurdy. Just goes right, wide right of the cage here. Plenty of time for both teams. As we will see Coliizzi, I should say. Mi dispiace. A little wide of the cage again. Benin Powers. Top 10 points leader here in the MCLA. Going to go quickly again to Coliizzi. Coliizzi. Jack Wilson does well to click the heels there. Make sure there's no gap in the 5-hole. Oh, nice defense from the Bears to create the cul-de-sac for Dustin Smith. Not able to score again. And the Bears are going to try to advance it, but falling down there is Ian Rothbart. You could see Sonoma's fans say, slow it down there. Makes sense. You can see both teams here are very whipped up. Most of these players are teenagers. Of course, they're going to be responding emotionally. Noma back on it. Seawolves trying to get their biggest lead of the game. Absorbing contact. Shot from the right wing. Got too much snap on it. Did DJ Santiago. Noma will stay on it. Ben into Frangioni. There to Dustin Smith on the left wing. Tries to find the stick of Frangioni, but not able to. Henry Brown with a big GB scoop. Henry Brown maybe with the long stick. Shot in the long stick. Goal. Ties it up. Henry Brown, the freshman. Huge GB scoop. Does the most going coast to coast here. Thought about passing it out, says, why not? Gets the right angle. Not much Corcoran could do there. So just like that, 7-heaven here at Maxwell Family Field. Beautiful day, beautiful game. Not much more you can ask for here. As we are going to see Hale snap the wrist quickly there, traps that ball, wins the face-off with ease. Connor Testa will trot around and let Owen Pettis. Whoa, had to be careful there. We've seen that a couple times with Cal here. Not able to see the forest from the trees, perhaps. Or however that goes. Once again, I didn't get into Berkeley. Morgan Brower from the Exposition. There to Luke Dumont. Now to Seth Jordan. Fredericks, the leading goal scorer for Cal. Brower has done well so far today at that Exposition. A lot of times you're playing that point guard, trying to find a little opportunity. Oh, Owen Pettis. Almost with a field hockey goal there. Almost just brushed that one in. So it's going to be Cal ball, 2:26 to go here in the first half. Looks like Coach Ned Webster is going to try and draw a play up here. Try and allow Cal to regain their lead here. As I said, 2:26 left in the first half. 7-7 Cal versus Sonoma State. We'll be back in a second. And welcome back to Maxwell Family Field, folks. Cal coming out of the timeout, 7-7 with 2:26 to go here in the first half. More and more folks trickling into the field here. Very well attended today. Sonoma State always good for some great numbers of traveling fans. Not too far of a drive. So we'll see. Oh, pardon me. Thought Seth Jordan had the ball, but we're going to start from the X position. Luke Dumont from the X. Where's the goalkeeper? The cage is open. What's going on here? This is kind of a strange situation. Okay. It's going to be timeout for Cal. That was one of the more bizarre sequences we've seen so far. Who knows? Ned Webster obviously didn't like whatever he saw, so 12 seconds later, Jack Lowry on the call for DNF_ADV Sports. We'll be back in a sec. And welcome back. Quick little timeout. Gets us here, 2:14. What was longer? The 12 sec. Where's. Okay, so I don't exactly understand this strategy, but I mean, yeah, that was a push. Yeah, Luke Dumont there. Gets pushed in the back. We will see Miles Dillingham in the cage there for Noma. Cal had, an empty net there. Obviously, I'm here to just call the action rather than to make sense of it. So Riley Corcoran's back in. Wonder what's going on. Hopefully he's all good. Man, full credit to Riley Corcoran, too, who's playing this game in sweatpants. That is boggy, I got to say. It's the only word I can describe it with. Connor Testa now to Nate Fredericks. We'll see Phineas DeGoyer. I haven't seen Finn as much today. As we'll see Dumont. A little fake pass of the ball there. Noma doesn't necessarily bite. That ball gets yeeted to California Memorial Stadium. One lucky kid at orientation today will walk home with a new massage ball. Owen Pettis to Connor Testa. Thought about that left-hander. Now to Seth Jordan. Met by a cul-de-sac of Navy jerseys. Fredericks to Phineas. You can see Testa with the stick up, asking for it. Fredericks to Luke Dumont. A shot that would make Monsignor proud. My goodness. Through him with him and in him. Luke Dumont with the goal. You can see it one more time here. Just right in front of the cage. Not a lot of opposition there. All right, so 8-7 there for Cal. It's been a heck of a contest here. Just under 90 seconds left in the first half. We'll take about a 10 or so minute break. I'm wondering if that's when Senior Day festivities are going to happen. as Hale Brown with another face-off win here. BJ Fisher on the ball. Shot clock and game clock are all but synced up. There's a few more seconds of game clock. So just like the first quarter, Cal can hold on for the remainder of this quarter here. Jake Escobar, little pump fake there. Nate Fredericks follows suit, passes it back to Jesko. Testa to DeGuyer. Dancing around there. Fredericks downhill. Riley Corcoran again with the save there. My goodness. Almost about 120 saves on the year. Probably more than that at this point, to be fair. Apologies, folks. We did lose signal. You can hear my voice still. Then, mercifully, there's a timeout so we can... Oh, we got the feedback. Well, apologies for the colors and bars there. So, Noma has 24 seconds to go here in the first half to draw something up and try to equalize, as right now the Cal Bears leading with a score of 8-7 against the Sonoma State Seawolves. We'll be back in a second with the hopeful conclusion of the first half. And welcome back, folks. 24 seconds to go in the first half of action. Sonoma State Seawolves in Navy on the attack here, trying to equalize. They've been trailing a lot of this game. They've also been on the front foot for a lot of it. It's been more or less even keel. I got a feeling this one's going to come right down to it. 5-hole goal again from Dustin Smith. Noma goes high, low again. Apologies here, folks. As I mentioned, it is as hot as the surface of the sun here, so our feed is back, but the color bars sometimes, just because stuff I think is getting fried at times. So this might be a little bit of a radio broadcast at times. If that happens, I'll do my best to do a Vin Scully impression. As it's 8-up with 15 seconds to go here in the first half of action. Hale Brown's going to win another one. Luke Dumont going to try and get something. Another late goal for Luke Dumont, perhaps. Not going to sneak in. Connor Testa right into the stick of Corcoran. Well, it was a hot first half, so much it fried our equipment. My goodness. 8-8. The Berkeley Bears have had the lead at times. Sonoma State showing that they are all bite, no bark here. So it's 8-8, Cal and Sonoma State. We will be back after halftime. Don't go anywhere, folks. Cal ball for the time being. 40 seconds to go on the shot clock. So we'll see Luke Dumont there, number 5. Cut in with a shot and a goal! Riley Corcoran not able to get the stick on in seeding. They put teams away, but alas, that's how the cookie crumbles. Let's see if they can put a few games together. That's a nice goal for Jake Escobar to make it 2-0 for the Bears. Will stay on the Cal attacking side of things. Fatigue's definitely going to come into play here. Seth Jordan with a shot and a score. 3-0 for the Bears. An opportunity shot. That's a nice save there from Jack Wilson. Looks like it bounced off the foot and then goes into the welcoming net, but then bounces out. That's a great GB scoop there from Ryan McAvoy. Eventually calm down here over these past 4.5 minutes. The opening 5 saw Cal score 3 goals pretty darn quickly. Bit of a miscommunication there. Nice check. That is scooped up by Andrew Kaslow. Of goalies coming out. I've only ever seen one goalie score going coast to coast. It was great. It was last year in the SELC. That's a nice goal. And that is going to be Benin Powers there with his 30th goal of the season. McCurdy was there. Now Koliitsi looking for another shot from that right wing. It's a bouncing shot through the 5-hole. 3-2, and you can hear the cowbells, folks. Tries to get the scoop there. That's a deflection off of Cal's stick. Will stay Noma ball. Benin Powers in front of the cage. Heads up from Benin Powers. For Brower. It's a bouncer. Jordan's able to trap it almost like a catcher. Luke Dumont had a bit of runway. Left-handed shot. That's a nice save from Corcoran. Nate Fredericks from the X position, 9 seconds to go. Ref's going to make sure that they're taking it from the correct position. Fredericks in front of the cage to Pettis! Oh, Kaslow tried to finish it. Corcoran more than happy to scoop that up for the basket pass. It's a nice job from Dylan Hardy to see it in. Oh, and Benin Powers not able to finish it. What happened there? They're going to say that was an elbow on Luke Dumont. So this will be a little bit of patty cakes with turnovers. What a bounce pass there. My goodness. Morgan Brower from the X. We've seen a lot of Morgan at the X position today. Connor Testa. Right-handed shot. That goes in. Sneaks past Corcoran to make it 5-3. Quick passing here. It's a nice deflection of the long stick of Hale Brown's younger brother, Henry Brown. Another quick goal from Sonoma State. We've seen that now twice. Navy shirts ran up to Jake Escobar. Is going to rip it. Is met by too many Navy shirts. Oh, man, absolutely popped. Dang. It's a big hit there from few players on the Seawolves side of things can match the size of Jake Escobar's. My goodness. Popped there again was Jack Marshall. Finally the flag comes out. Time in the sin bin. Phineas Taguir on the ball. Seth Jordan, plenty of space. Luke Dumont to OP. A lot of the usual suspects. Great deke there from Connor Testa. Great foot save from Riley Corcoran. Wow. Right off of the ankle. As good as a goal on the other end there. Owen Pettis, nice pass to Dumont. 6-4 to the Bears, 8:13 to go in the first half. Back there to Morgan Brower, up top to Seth Jordan. Riley Corcoran again with a nice pass. Tipped though, right in front of the cage for Dumont. Another great save for Riley Corcoran. To the 30-piece. Shuffling the feet there, DJ Santiago. Nice pass in front of the cage. My goodness. Nick Frangione. Fatigue definitely going to come into play here as this game goes by. As I said, it's in the 80s there. Shot! Jack Wilson there. Almost looked like he moved out of the way through the crowd as Hale Brown with a rare face-off loss here. Noma looking to take the lead. 5-hole goal. Dustin Smith puts another one. Koliitsi. Jack Wilson does well to click the heels there. Make sure there's no Gap in the 5-hole. Ooh, nice defense from the Bears to create the cul-de-sac. Tries to find the stick of Frangioni, but not able to. Henry Brown with a big GB scoop. Henry Brown maybe with a long stick. Shot in the long stick. Goal. Ties it up. Fredericks to Phineas. You can see Tester with the stick up, asking for it. Fredericks to Luke Dumont. A shot that would make Monsignor proud. My goodness. Cal ball for the time being. 40 seconds to go on the shot clock. So we'll see Luke Dumont there, number 5. Cut in with a shot and a goal. Riley Corcoran not able to get the stick on in seeding. They put teams away, but alas, that's how the cookie crumbles. Let's see if they can put a few games together. That's a nice goal for Jake Escobar to make it 2-0 for the Bears. Will stay on the Cal attacking side of things. Fatigue's definitely going to come into play here. Seth Jordan with a shot and a score. 3-0 for the Bears. An opportunity shot. That's a nice save there from Jack Wilson. Looks like it bounced off the foot and then goes into the welcoming net, but then bounces out. That's a great GB scoop there from Ryan McAvoy. Eventually calm down here over these past 4.5 minutes. The opening 5 saw Cal score 3 goals pretty darn quickly. Bit of a miscommunication there. Nice check. That is scooped up by Andrew Kaslow. Of goalies coming out. I've only ever seen one goalie score going coast to coast. It was great. It was last year in the SELC. That's a nice goal. And that is going to be Benin Powers there with his 30th goal of the season. Curdy was there. Now Koliitsi looking for another shot from that right wing. It's a bouncing shot through the 5-hole. 3-2, and you can hear the cowbells, folks. Tries to get the scoop there. That's a deflection off of Cal's stick. Will stay Noma ball. Benin Powers in front of the cage. Heads up from Benin Powers. For Brower. It's a bouncer. Jordan's able to trap it almost like a catcher. Luke Dumont had a bit of runway. Left-handed shot. That's a nice save from Corcoran. Nate Fredericks from the X position. 9 seconds to go. Ref's going to make sure that they're taking it from the correct position. Fredericks in front of the cage to Pettis! Oh, Kaslow tried to finish it. Corcoran more than happy to scoop that up for the basket pass. It's a nice job from Dylan Hardy to see it. And welcome back, folks, to Maxwell Family Field, the beginning of the second half here on Senior Day, as we have a great contest tied 8-8. It's the Cal Golden Bears hosting the Sonoma State Seawolves here. Cal Bears were up 3-0 to start off. It's been a game of runs. Seems like both teams have kind of taken turns dominating. Hale Brown in the face-off phase has really not allowed anyone else a turn. He's pretty much dominated every face-off he's been in. I think he's only had one false start. They let Christian G in there one time, and he also got a false start. So it's been back to Hale. As we'll see Nate Fredericks on the ball. Leading goal scorer for the Golden Bears, and now to Seth Jordan there. Second leading goal scorer. There to Morgan Brower at the X position. To Luke Dumont. Jordan thought about that left-handed shot. Transitions to the right. And that is Riley Corcoran with another save. Corcoran has kept the Seawolves in this one with some big-time stops. You can see Dustin Smith there already has 2 goals on the game. Some big-time ones, too. As we'll see Sonoma get their first dedicated bit of attack here in the second half. That took a while for them in the first. That's a downward shot. Not connected there. Benin Powers to Kolaitsi. Tried to go low. There's a flag. They're going to say that's a hold. So this is going to be a power play for Noma. 90 seconds into the third quarter. You'll hear the cries of Noma reverberating throughout the crowd pretty much for the entirety of this game, from the bench, from the well-traveled crowd. Probably about 1,000 folks in the facility right about now. So we'll see Noma once again cycling the ball well. Kolaitsi sees it through there to Dustin Smith. Receives it back. Quick passing shot from the left side. Man, and that is why you don't sit on the side without a net. Just saw a 10-year-old get nailed with the ball. That is rough. You're in the splash zone anytime you're here at Maxwell Family Field. Wow. Yeah. And then it just hits another fan. Yep. Not a lot of room here. We've had the broadcast knocked out of commission before by a body check, as we'll see Kolaitsi there with a spin to his right hand. Back to the X position there to Benin Powers up top. Sonoma State dancing around looking for a nice opportunity just to the left. So this will stay Noma ball here. Continuing to cycle it well. Sonoma's had some great spurts of offensive possession here. Slipping so far. Dustin Smith just into the welcoming stick of Jack Wilson. And now we will see Berkeley try to counterattack. Jack Curran here. Oh my God. Almost got checked into our table there. My goodness. Power almost went out. Jack Curran to Nate Fredericks. Luke Dumont on the right side of things. Always so afraid for the spectators. I don't think they realize that when they're walking to their seats, they're actively in the field of play. Luke Dumont, player you seldom see on the right wing. Nate Fredericks shifting from that usual right wing position to the X. We'll start to see things return to homeostasis. As Connor Testa on the ball, we'll see a hockey shift. Jake Escobar will sub in for Dumont. Escobar receives it. Testa on his left. Fredericks receives it now to Morgan Brower. Tries to get it over the top, deflects off of the stick. Looks like Fredericks is going to be able to scoop this GB up. Eventually does. Great core strength there from Nate Fredericks, able to stay on his feet. What a pass from Escobar. What a goal from Connor Testa. Gutsy goal there for the Bears. That's going to make it 9-8 for Berkeley. Let's see it one more time. Can see the pass here from Jake Escobar. That is tough with 2 defenders draped all over you. All right, so it's going to be 9-8, 11-20. And we'll see Hale Brown presumably here to continue to dominate in the face-off phase. Another face-off win for number 7. Not able to pass that one with the crispness he would have liked. Jack Engblom, I should say. Gets that. Eventually John Heck advances it up there to Matt McCurdy. Quick passing here. Benin Powers. Pass is deflected. Henry Brown trying to get there before the ball is out. Not able to sweep it in time. Quickly taken from Sonoma. They scored a lot of goals out of quick, out-of-bounds plays. Benin Powers, number 23 there. A top 10 points leader in the MCLA. Has 30 goals on the season, 26 assists. You do the math, 56 points total. A little high there for Colaizzi. Receives it, though. Timmy Donatelli on the back foot here, trying to defend the bouncing shot. Colaizzi, mio Dio. 9's up here. The Cowbells get to clanging. See it again, 10-11 in the third quarter. It's a nice low shot. We've seen Jack Wilson concede low a lot today. Full marks to Sonoma. They've been clinical with these shots and opportunities that have been presented in front of them. Plenty of time here. This game certainly has that feel that it is going to come down to it. You can hear the Noma chants once again reverberating from the bench, from the fans. To start planting the seed now if we presumably lost power for a second. If this game stays tied at the end of regulation, it is golden goal format. Basically just sudden death. Whoever scores first in overtime wins. Jake Escobar, left-handed shot, slips out. Not before Morgan Brower with the GB scoop. Connor Testa now. Now to Jake Escobar. Chopping the feet there to the left side. Now to the Brower. Thought about DeGoyer. Nate Fredericks. Ooh, right idea there. Just too many Navy jerseys. Ball squirts out. Noma able to eventually yeet that long. That's Stas McClone. That is way too low there. Dylan Hardy. Thought it was maybe tipped. Intended there for Nick Frangioni, but no dice. So we'll see Jake Escobar scoop it up. Seen Escobar hold on to the ball a lot this game. He's one of the bigger players on the field. Doesn't look like Sonoma's able to physically match him as much as they would like to, I should say. As we'll see Seth Jordan, another one of the bigger attackers here for Cal. Up there with the big double cinco, Jake Escobar. Owen Pettis, another big fella. Coming into the game, always dangerous from that X and that left wing. Just a reminder, apologies if you do get any color and bars from us. It is sweltering here on Maxwell Family Field. Luke Dumont thought about a shot. Yes, we sometimes our equipment overheats. Such is life. Nice deflection there from Jack Engblom, who's going to try to go coast to coast. Takes a deep breath and pulls up there to Nick Frangioni. And now to Benin Powers. Back to Frangioni. So we'll see Sonoma calm down here and try to take their turn. Leading this one, Brady Tyler already has a goal today. And now to to Benin Powers. Just about halfway through this third period of action. It's still anybody's game. Both teams look more than ready to score some goals. Noma trying to get a piece of that, but nice dispossession there from Luke Dumont, who's now getting downhill. Has plenty of options here. Oh, gets checked right under the armpit. That's going to be a flag. Popped. Noma fans don't like it, but no fans like it when their team commits a penalty. That's just how sports work. You know, it's always a good call when it's for your team. It's always not a foul when it's against your team. Such is the life of a sporting fan. All right, so that's going to be a push. That is going to be on Brady Tyler. Played a coast-to-coast game. All he needs is an assist now to get a Gordie Howe hat trick. He's got a goal. He's got a penalty. And the Bears have a power play. Looking to take the lead again. Halfway through the third quarter, Nate Fredericks. Now to Seth Jordan. Thought about that left-hander to Connor Testa on the right. Man, it's getting hot here. Now to Luke Dumont. Phineas DeGoyer to Seth Jordan. Pettis trying to create some chaos in front of the cage there. Quick passing, a wraparound, doinks off the top of the cage. And that's going to be a turnover there. We'll see Sonoma State retake over possession. Owen McCarthy on the ball. See hockey shifts from both players. This looks like it's going to be our first time out of the second half. Sure is. Okay, so we are going to see Ben Hewitt call a timeout for his team. 9-9. It's as hot as the surface of the sun here at Maxwell Family Field. About 7 to go here in the third quarter. 9's up. Cal and Noma will be back. Welcome back to Maxwell Family Field. Jack Lowry here on the call for DNF_ADV Sports. Sonoma State in possession out of the timeout. It's been 9-9. It's been a back and forth contest. Both teams have led. This game has mostly been tied. As we will see Ben and Powers there get dispossessed. Koliitsi with the GB scoop saves possession there for the Seawolves. Dustin Smith moves it to DJ Santiago. Low shot. Wow, that one snuck in there. Matt McCurdy, another 5-hole goal there for the Seawolves. Let's see it. We were talking about it in the timeout. It has gotten much hotter here in the past 10 to 15 minutes. Physically, and my goodness, emotionally, this game is heating up as well. That goal igniting the Sonoma side of things and their cowbells, leading now 10-9. 21 and a half minutes or so to go of cumulative regulation play. Hale Brown will continue to win his face-off phase. Full credit to Sonoma, too. Have not won a lot of face-offs and have stayed in this game. Now comfortably in the lead. As we've said many times, one goal minuscule here in Lacrosse, as we'll see Phineas DeGoyer on the right wing there to Morgan Brower. Brower dancing around looking for somebody in front of the cage. Testa there has Escobar to his right. Elects to go the cross pass to Phineas. Esco cycling it well to Testa. Pump fake. Thought that was maybe a trip. Oh my goodness, almost an own goal there. Cacophony of bounces. Riley Corcoran more than happy to send that one up to Sonoma. A nice flurry of passes. Dustin Smith, another pass. That's going to be an offsides though. Costly turnover there as Jake Escobar going to put his foot on the gas. We're going to see Caslow use his Jedi mind trick there. He put his hand up and Escobar calmed down a little bit there. Phineas DeGoyer. Shot from Esco. Does it sneak in? It does not. somehow deflects its way all the way to the left wing. Owen Pettis gives it back to Jake Escobar. Thought about another shot. Little deke. Almost snuck out. Corcoran, though, quick to come out of the crease. And now we will see Liam Crow pass it up there. And that is back to Dustin Smith. He's had a great game so far. Very active in this Sonoma attack. Benin Powers at that X position as well. As well as Kolitsi, number 35 on that right wing. Right now it's number 6 who has that ball pop out, able to scoop up the GB after getting popped by Owen Pettis. We'll see Timmy Donatelli now trying to guard. Looks like that was Kolitsi. Dustin Smith absorbing more contact there. Jake Escobar swallowing up the smaller player there. Nice defensive effort there. And now we'll see Henry Brown lose it. Bears gotta try to get it out there. Ryan McAvoy eventually was able to see Jack Wilson. And now Jake Escobar will try to break through the toll booth. Gets met by 3 Navy jerseys. Shot clock will reset. It'll be Noma ball. DJ Santiago with a nice cross pass again. We've seen that, I believe, 3 times now where a Sonoma State attacker is right in front of the goal with nobody near him. You'd think he had cooties. Benin Powers with his 31st goal of the season. See it again here. My goodness. Cal, good for a ball watch here. See sometimes their players getting flat-footed. Just heard Connor Testa say something a little savory. I can't really say on the air. I get it. Only a 2-goal lead here. A rare face-off win here for Noma. And you can hear the crowd getting a big cheer. It's Hale Brown. You can see he doesn't like that. Tried to check John Heck. Tries to get a little poke out there for Brady Tyler, who has the ball there, number 14. We'll see a few players shift in. Brady Tyler getting downhill there. Connor Testa. Now to Kolitsi. Kolitsi and Donatelli. Another shot there from Kolitsi. Will stay Noma ball. See Benin Powers, number 23, take it. A top 10 points leader here in the MCLA. You can see why he is all over the place here for these Seawolves. McLaughlin with the cross pass. Wilson does well. Seawolves have gone low all game long. Wilson does well that time to stop it. So we'll see Jack Curran advance it. Serpentines out. Ooh, loses it. Okay, so there is another turnover there. The Seawolves have definitely been in more control here in this second half so far. Plenty of time, not that big of a lead so far. Benin Powers, though, almost making it a 3-goal lead for the Seawolves. Jack Wilson is going to get a huge hustle play there. Goes full extension to create the turnover. It's Cal ball. Just get so nervous once again whenever people are actively walking in the field of play. All right, Cal back on the ball. It's a nice pass to Seth Jordan with the left hand now. That is tipped. That's going to stay on the Cal side of things. Morgan Brower was the intended target. It was tipped off the stick. Seth Jordan there to Luke Dumont. Has some real estate. Nate Fredericks, the usual suspects out there. Got Luke. Going to direct traffic. Seth usually at the top there. Luke going back to his welcoming usual spot of the left wing. Back to that X there to Brower. Cross pass a little high to Seth, but he takes it. Fredericks! Huge save from Corcoran. Basically did the splits there. And tipped out. Nate Fredericks Whoa, almost lost it there. And now we'll see Morgan Brower again from the X position. Luke Dumont lurking. Seth Jordan as well. Got to pull one back here. 2 goals down here. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. It's gone by quickly here on senior day. Seth Jordan, left-handed shot. Finds the welcoming stick of Riley Corcoran, who again will try the basket pass, but it will be Henry Brown. Yeah, they're going to call that offsides. Yeah, Henry Brown, I was going to say, got away with it. Got a little too frisky there. They're going to call Nate Fredericks there for a slash, I think. Yeah. You can see Nate, looks like he's whacked somebody. It's going to be, doesn't look like it's going to be a penalty, or will it be? Stand by. A lot of yelling happening right now. It's hot. It's emotional. 37 seconds to go. Yeah, so it looks like Nate Fredericks is going to take a knee here. He is not happy with the call. See the official call? 30-second power play. So basically a man advantage for Sonoma for the rest of the quarter here. Shot just wide of the cage there. 25 seconds. Sonoma is only led by 2. This would be their biggest lead of the game if they were to score here. Benin Powers from the X. Ever dangerous there, Nick Frangioni. Dustin Smith. Another shot, I should say. Fast shot from Mason Kolietsi. And they're going to see that number 21, Cooper Kennedy, got there first for the Bears. 7 seconds to go. They're going to have to get on their horse here. They want to get anything. Jack Curran dispossessed, able to get scooped up. And that is going to be the end of the third quarter. So we have 15 minutes left here at Maxwell Family Field. Sonoma State barreling back to get a 2-goal lead with a lead of 11-9 against the California Golden Bears. As I said, 15 minutes of regulation here on Senior Day. Let's see if the Seawolves can hold on. We'll be back in a sec. The road goes on forever, but the party never ends, folks. Welcome back to the beginning of the fourth quarter here at Maxwell Family Field. The California Berkeley Bears hosting the Sonoma State Seawolves here. Noma with a 11-9 lead here. This game's got some WCLL playoff implications here. Sonoma State currently in third place with a record of 7-3 and a 2-2 divisional record, as will the Cal Bears have a 1-2 divisional record and are 6-4. More or less, Cal's got to win here if they want to. Oh, certainly looked like John Heck got popped there. Went a little too quick, though. False start from John Heck. And the Bears will start off. Pettis there to Nate Fredericks. As I said, this is more or less a battle for the 3 seed. Winner this will more or less play Nevada, that careens off the post. Oh, and there's a Nevada player who's almost welcoming there. Seth Jordan scoops it up. Everything's all good. Noma was asking for an offsides. Not going to get it. Luke Dumont here. will get it on the left wing of things. Nate Fredericks now to Morgan Brower to Dumont. Seth Jordan. Back to Luke. Nate Fredericks finds the 5-hole there. 10-11. Plenty of time. 14:09 remaining in the fourth quarter. See that one more time if we can. Just got nice and low. It's been the name of the game for both sides here. Lil John would be proud. Get low. Get low, get low, get low. And this is where Hale Brown really comes into play here. Cal's trying to get another face-off win. Slips, though. Testa almost got it. Slipped himself. Stas McClone gets it. Noma will get back on the ball and try to create a little bit more breathing room for themselves here. Plenty of time for both squads. Reminder, if this is tied at the end of regulation, we will go to sudden death. Overtime. First team score will win. It's been a lot of contests like this for Cal all season long. Had close games against Pauley. Oh, that's a nice goal from Noma. Who else but Brendan Powers? 32nd goal of the season. Incredible.
23 Powers for the
Seawolves continuing to show that they are all bite and no bark. So back up to a 2-goal lead here. As cowbells ringing, reverberating through Maxwell Family Field. Just a reminder as well, 2 more Cal games remaining in the regular season. Next Wednesday, here on DNF_ADV Sports, they'll be playing down in Santa Clara. A rare Cal away game where I'll be calling the game, just because I can call Santa Clara games usually. And then next Friday, down at Stanford, down in Palo Alto. It's the game, Cal versus Stanford. Both of those games are at 7 p.m. Stanford matches on Friday, Santa Clara on Wednesday. So we'll see Cal once again trying to pull one back here. Seth Jordan thought about it. Chop of the feet. Fredericks, the last goal scorer, bounces it back to Morgan Brower. Brower to Dumont. Thought about going downhill there. Fredericks, deliberate here from the Bears. Dumont with 30 seconds on the shot clock. Fredericks with a shot just left of the cage. That's going to be Seawolf ball. No Bears at the X position there to claim it. So we've seen time and time again Dylan Hardy able to receive the outlet pass. And now we'll see Noma there at the X position. Jack Englum back to Brendan Powers, now to Nick Frangioni. Second to last game for Noma. Senior night for them is next Saturday, or senior day, I should say. That's at Sonoma State against Nevada. If the scoreline stays true, in all likelihood, Sonoma State probably going to play Nevada in the first round of the WCLL tournament, the end of the month. Golitsi there with a rip, and that's going to go in. We've seen that a couple of times as Brady Tyler puts another one for the Seawolves. Their biggest lead of the game, 13-10. See it right here. I've seen this a couple of times where Jack Wilson tries to catch it with his stick. He ends up just saying Olay and allowing the ball to go right into the net. If he just stood firm there, yeah, he probably would have got hit directly in the sternum, but a couple of goals wouldn't have been in there. C'est la vie. It's one of those situations where you go, yeah, Jack, then you do it. Because I don't want to get hit with a rubber ball going 100 miles an hour. I get it, Jack. I get it. All right, getting downhill for the Berkeley Bears. They got plenty of time in 11 and a half to score 3 goals. more than enough time. We saw Sonoma State down 3-0 after 4.5 minutes in the first quarter. It would only be apropos for a game of this caliber for the Berkeley Bears to reciprocate, you'd think. As we'll see Jesko there to Nate Fredericks. Now to Connor Testa, wayward pass there. Wow, a diving hack there. Testa does strong. Full credit to Noma as well. They've congested the front of the cage. It's a nice shot there from Jack Marshall. It was almost a 2-goal game. We'll see Connor Testa now with 10:52 remaining. Back to Jake Escobar. Fatigue definitely going to come into play for both of these squads here. Testa, oh, you could see his stick was tipped there. Not able to get the snap. Ball ends up sailing out of bounds. Oh, this ball is coming directly towards us. Wow. Good job, Dustin Smith, in not getting us all killed. There's a toddler right behind. So it really seemed like that was heat-seeking for that kid's forehead. Kolaitsi didn't have the angle, I should say, that he liked. As you can definitely see, the Seawolves a little bit more relaxed. Their great dispossession there from Cal. Spoke too soon. That's a push, sure enough. That'll be a push there. Finn Disharoon. God, how many Finns are on this team? Nate Fredericks. Rhetorical, but was answered by the Cal faithful. Appreciative as always. Nate Fredericks. As we'll see Seth Jordan there. Started off once again for the Berkeley Bears. Luke Dumont at the exposition. We'll see Owen Pettis. Those two players usually in reverse roles. As Seth Jordan's going to get some real estate. Not able to get the snap on it. Luke Dumont closest to. So we'll stay Berkeley ball. Quick pass to Fredericks. Thought about it. Jesko thought about it. Corcoran has had some excellent saves all game long as well. Did just enough to get a tip. As we'll see Luke Dumont now to Owen Pettis. Has a goal today as well. Seth Jordan thought about it. A little bouncer to OP. Now to Luke. Back to Nate. 11-13. Bears pull one back. 9-12 remain. We're getting there. It's going to come down to it, folks. Nate Fredericks from pretty much the exact same spot as last time. Showing why, once again, why is this leading goal scorer for the Golden Bears of Berkeley. 25 goals on the season. Quarter of a century for the junior, Mr. Fredericks. We'll get the ball once again. Full credit to Hale Brown. He has helped keep this Bear attack in this game. They've not had to defend. They've been on the front foot for a lot of the second half, as we'll see Connor Testa with a cross pass to Nate. Thought about it. Shot. Oh, my goodness. Careens off the top of the post there. Could see by the angle of the bounce, it almost bulged the net there. Alas, still 11-13. Where's the ball? It is in the stick of Luke Dumont. Nice jeeb there. Jesko with the shot! Wow! I think we all thought that was in. Saw a bit of a ripple there from the net. That's going to be a crease violation on Sonoma State. Giancarlo takes one too many steps there in the crease. It will stay Berkeley ball. 8.5, 2-goal lead for the Sonoma State Seawolves. Dumont. Now we'll see Connor Testa. CT there to Luke. Cross pass to who else but Nate Fredericks. Not able to get the snap. Will continue. 66 seconds on the shot clock. Plenty of time. As Dumont's going to start it off for the Bears again. Cross pass to Jesko. Nice defense from the Wolves. Not able to get the shot. If it was Jesko. Cross pass. And that one goes in. You could see it ripple off the net. And it is a 1-goal game just like that. See it again. Nate Fredericks. My goodness. You'd think his name was Greg Jennings, the way he's putting the team on the back, though. That is a reference only for millennials. For everyone else, I apologize. All right, so the Cal Bears fighting back. 2 goals unanswered here. Hale Brown looking to continue to dominate the face-off phase here. Ooh, a slip there from Jack Curran. Timmy Donatelli trying to get that ball. A mad dash for the rubber line. Brendan Powers loses it. And that is going to be Cal ball. Brendan Powers shoved into the Sonoma fans. Jack Curran sends it up to Luke Dumont. See Owen Pettis shift in for Curran. Looks like Seth Jordan's going to be coming in here in a sec. Oh, BJ Fisher's in there. Cross pass. Oh, right idea for Brower. Looks like his eyes went up a little too quickly. Ball still not secured there. And that is something done with some malfeasance there from the Berkeley Bears. Alas, a turnover. Nice pressure. Ooh, that's a dubious pass. Not out of the woods. Nate Fredericks with Brower in front of goal, and he dunks it in. Takes the helmet off. Hats off for Nate Fredericks. And just like that, number 6, Nate Fredericks falling down. My goodness. Bounces off of the turf and bounces this Berkeley team back into the game. 13's up. Woo! Heck of a game. Anytime we're here at Maxwell Family Field, it has been quite a barn burner. Neither team willing to let go. A nice win from John Heck of the Seawolves. They needed that. Seawolves definitely need to get on the attack here. Take a deep breath. Powers on the ball. See a hockey shift here, and Seawolves doing exactly that. Seemingly taking a nice deep breath here. Plenty of time. They're not losing. It's a tie matchup right now still. 6.5 to go. We'll go to sudden death if it's tied after regulation. Bears doing well to make sure this Seawolf attack swells rather than constricts. Kolaitsi runs around the screen there. Donatelli does well. An excellent game so far today. Kolaitsi! J-Dubs with a big save there for the Bears. Let more than a few goals in that third quarter. It's got to be encouraging for Ned Webster to see the big 3-1 there. Get some key stops and key moments as we are going to see BJ Fisher get harassed into the attacking zone. Nice cross pass! Morgan Brower with a great shot, but an even better save from Riley Corcoran. One of the stars of this game. Big whack there. Dustin Smith continuing to hold on to the ball. Curse of the commentator, though. Where is it? J-Dubs eventually gets it. What's going on here? Looks like Dustin Smith. He's fine. Physical sport. Player safety always paramount. Full credit to the refs there to make sure that Dustin was okay, which he is. He's going to jog off under his own power. On his own power, however that goes. Alrighty, so we're going to see the ball with Owen Pettis. Number 24 right there. He's going to pass it back to J-Dub, Jack Wilson. As we have 5 minutes and change remaining here in regulation. The Bears trying to take a lead, trying to jump up in the standings. Against Sonoma State. 5 minutes left in this game. Escobar back to Fredericks. Dumont at the X position. He's been lethal from the X so far today. Nice cross pass idea. Snuffed out, though, by the Sonoma State defense there. That was number 28, Jack Engblom. Right idea for the outlet. Huge GB scoop there from Ryan McAvoy. Able to eventually advance it. And now we'll see Morgan Brower. We saw a lot at the X position in the first half. Now more wing play from him. Testa and Esco. And Jordan, the main men, we'll see up top. Who else but number 6 on that right wing? LD, Luke Dumont there. Up top to Connor Testa. Cycling it well. 4 minutes to go. The next goal could be the winning goal. That's a big check from Jesko. It's going to be a push. Will be Noma ball as the seconds trickle by. That is a big-time outlet again. We see Jack Engblom advance it into the attacking zone for Noma. Right in front of goal. Nice save there from Jack Wilson. We've seen time and time again today Cal fall asleep on the defensive side of things and allow for open opportunities from Sonoma. Not the case there. Cross pass to Dumont. Little high. Will stay on this side of things. Morgan Brower closest to the ball. 3:33 on the clock. These goals carry more and more weight as the sand trickles down the hourglass. Seth Jordan to Luke Dumont. Morgan Brower has options a little too high. And there's a welcoming stick of Benin Powers, one of the best players in the MCLA. Downhill, maybe a shot. Great save from Wilson. Advancing it now, Owen Pettis. Downhill, cross pass to Dumont. Oh my goodness, there is a flag. There is a flag. It's going to be an offside. My goodness. This game has severely heated up here, folks.
Penalty is on the Seawolves for offside.
Let's hear it one more time.
30-second penalty.
So it's going to be a Seawolf penalty here on Caleb Kuska for an offsides. It's a 30-second penalty.
California, 30 seconds.
So this will be a Cal power play here. 2:55 remaining. Scores are tied at 13. Phineas DeGuyer to Owen Pettis. Seth Jordan. These Cal Bears constricting, getting closer and closer, trying to break this zone. Phineas DeGuyer, pass to Seth Jordan! Off the high thigh of Riley Corcoran. Huge save there, as now we're going to see Sonoma State. Pardon me that we've lost signal here once again. Our equipment overheating at times. It is a scorcher here in Berkeley. Nothing has happened really. We're seeing a hockey shift happen right about now. Sonoma State in possession, just waiting for their players to get on the ball here. See DJ Santiago trotted up. DJ with the ball. Shot! Off the right wing, bounces off of Wilson. Scooped up by Jack Curran. Jack Curran at half field will advance the ball. That's up to Luke Dumont, who's on the left wing. He will retreat to the X position. Once again, we apologize that we have lost signal here. About 100 seconds to go. Mercifully, Ned Webster has called timeout. 13-13, 105 seconds remain in regulation. Cal 13, Sonoma State 13. It's a back and forth contest. Who's going to blink first, folks? We'll be back after this. Hey, folks, just a reminder, too, that it is about 90 degrees here at Berkeley, so our system is overheated. That's why you're seeing colors and bars. There are currently 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining in this contest. 13-13, as you can see in the lower third. Cal is on the ball out of a timeout as they are looking to take the lead. They were down by 3 goals here in the fourth quarter. Huge comeback on the back of Nate Fredericks. That ball bounces off the stick of Owen Pettis on the left wing. Recovered, though, by Cal. We will see Luke Dumont from the X position dance around. Nice bit of a spin ski. And we're back. Thank goodness. This game is too good to not see it. Seth Jordan there to Owen Pettis. OP to Seth Jordan. Seth with the shot. Bounces in. Is that the winning goal for the Berkeley Bears? Just on time. Shout out to our producer, Will. Best producer in the Bay, baby. Seth Jordan, you could see it there. The pump fake was just enough that it made Corcoran hesitate. You could see that ball go slow motion as it dribbled over his shoulder. 68 seconds to go in regulation. Who's going to win this huge face-off? It's going to be who else but Hale Brown. He's going to take this all the way to the X, and who can blame him? If the Bears want to, they can just hold on to possession. Shot clock is 66. There are 50 seconds to go. Luke Dumont doesn't care, though. My goodness. From the mean streets of Manhattan Beach, Luke Dumont puts it away. Makes Monsignor Barry very proud. Through him, with him, and in him. My goodness. This has been a streaky game. Both teams exchanging huge blows. The Bears scoring 5 unanswered, though, in the fourth quarter. Gonna say it, plenty of time still. Sonoma not able to hold on to that. Connor Testa justifiably probably just going to yeet this forward. Yep, sure enough, to Hale Brown. Downhill shot from Hale. My goodness. A missile from Hale Brown. 34 seconds to go. Allows this Berkeley crowd to breathe a sigh of relief. Let's see it again. That was a great outlet pass. You can see Testa just wanted to get it out of the Sonoma attacking zone. He found Hale Brown, who found a bunch of real estate. A rare sentence in the Bay Area. As the Berkeley Bears here looking to now go to 7-4. They'll go 2-2 in WCLL play. Noma will go 3-2. Or pardon me, they'll go 2-3. We'll see Sonoma State play one more time. That'll be next weekend at Sonoma. They'll be playing Nevada. Cal has 2 more games. Wednesday they're playing at Santa Clara. Friday at Stanford, I should say. And with a win here, Cal will have the tiebreaker. If everything goes right, then Cal will have gotten that 3 seed. We'll probably play Nevada in the first round of action. And just like that, my goodness, what a comeback from the Berkeley Bears. They had moments of momentary lapses in judgment there. They were down 3 goals in the fourth quarter, but fight back thanks to Nate Fredericks and some great face-off play from Hale Brown. So, folks, that's going to do it for us today here on DNF_ADV Sports. We will be back down in Santa Clara on Wednesday for the Santa Clara and Cal game, and on Friday against Stanford. Both those games at 7 p.m. Pacific time. All right, Jack Lowry on the call for DNF_ADV Sports. Give us a like and subscribe, and we will see you on Wednesday. Have a good one. Take care.
Hey, once again, seniors, grads on the line, on the baseline here on the sideline, in alphabetical order. All right, I think we're ready. Each of these young men has made a lasting impact on Cal men's lacrosse. And today, we celebrate their dedication, commitment, and contributions to our program. They are joined on the field by family and friends who have supported them along the way. Start off with number 22 midfielder Morgan Brower. A senior from Whitefish Bay, Wisconsin, joined by his parents Rod and Melina. Morgan is a double major in data science and intervention economics and policy. Following graduation, he plans to pursue a career in sports technology industry. Next up, number 29, attackman Andrew Kaslow. A senior from Fairfax, Virginia, joined by his father Bruce and his mother Lania. Andrew is a data science major with a minor in history. Following graduation, he will work in sales and marketing for Pump.co, helping companies reduce their cloud and AI spending. Next up, number 12, defensive midfielder Jack Curran. A senior from Santa Cruz, joined by his mom and dad, Lisa and Peter. Jack is a media law and policy major. Following graduation, he will travel abroad this summer before returning to the Bay Area to begin working. Number 47, defensive midfielder Ben Fisher. A senior from Redondo Beach, joined by his mother, Melissa, and his twin sister, Harper. Ben will graduate with a degree in film and media studies. Following graduation, he'll return to Los Angeles to direct his first feature film before heading to New York City to continue his work. Number 55, Jake Escobar. Following graduation, take plans to pursue opportunities in tech, sales, and finance. Number 28, face-off specialist Christian G. A senior from Orinda, California, joined by his father, Christopher, his mother, Clarice, and his brother, Cedric. Christian is an economics major with a minor in data science. Following graduation, he plans to travel through Australia, Japan, and Korea while exploring opportunities in marketing, data analysis, sports and analytics, and sports marketing. He then plans to pursue an MBA or graduate degree in business. Number 27, Damien Jimenez. A senior from Salinas, California, joined by friends Maroon, Rohan, and Michael. Damien will earn a Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy. Following graduation, he will pursue a master's degree in philosophy at either San Jose State or San Francisco State. Number 4, defenseman Davis Lubetsky. A senior from Miami, joined by his mom, dad, Autumn Brady, and girlfriend Jenna. Davis is a marine science major with a minor in sustainable business and public policy. Following graduation, he will attend graduate school at Duke. Number 15, midfielder Jack Marshall. A senior from Wilmington, North Carolina. Jack is earning his master's degree in mechanical engineering with a concentration in sports. Following graduation, he is pursuing opportunities in automation and professional sports. Number 34, defenseman Alex Smith. A senior from Jacksonville, Florida, joined by his father Daniel and brother Christopher. Alex is a computer science major with a minor in data science. Following graduation, he plans to pursue a career in software engineering. And finally, number 88, defensive midfielder Killian Sullivan. A senior from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, joined by his mom, dad, and grandmother. Killian is earning his master's degree in mechanical engineering, focusing on the control of robotic and autonomous systems. Following graduation, he'll pursue a PhD in mechanical engineering at the Korea Advanced Institute of Science and Technology, also known as KAIST. At this time, Ned Webster would like to say a few words. Probably after the pitch. ask Ned to say a few words. Yes, come closer to Ned. Can everybody please meet at midfield for Ned tour.
The entire Cook family.
Shrug it and then fill it up. Hey, great job today. You guys are pretty hyped.
Yeah, we're just trying to make it fun for us. Go ahead. It's fun. Send me that photo, dude. All those actually. Yep. Sorry. Not hard. Okay. Thank you. See you next weekend. We really want to show. At night. In the garden. that speed.